been very supportive in terms of some of the responses we've done earlier in the day. I know the country would like to know and so forth and so on. Unfortunately, at this juncture, I am afraid that we cannot information on some of the questions the public and members of the press could be having. Provide all the information as soon as it is available to us. Affected persons, and there is nothing to hide. At the moment, they are still, we are piecing together the information. Of the children tried to escape the tragedy, and they ended up being are still alive and well, but they are of course traumatized, and they are in the hands of those who gave them refuge last night in that early morning. There are others also who have been picked by their parents, but definitely we have lost some children. It is extremely painful for any parent to lose their children in this manner, but this is what has happened. The DCI from Nairobi is here and already have begun piecing together some of the forensic information that we require. The Red Cross and GAO are helping in the tracing of missing children. And on behalf of government, we are appealing to any person who might be giving refuge to our children last night, so that we can be able to account for our children. Those children also require counseling and medical support, and therefore they should be produced. Equally, all parents who their children must report to the Command and Logistics Center so that we can begin the reconciliation of account. The investigating teams, agencies, including the forensics agencies, the government, and therefore one of the objectives of the ACE exercise, even as we continue to mourn our children and as we continue to wish quick recovery to those others who got injured by the fire. Intention as government is to make sure that we establish what actually happened. We must find out what happened. Establishment of the truth is part of the closure and accountability process. We also want to assure members of the public and the concerned families and community, if for whatever reason any action or inaction by any person or authority in consultations with the county government to make sure that whatever needs to be done to process this scene is done conclusively. The government will also support this school through, of course, the Ministry of Education, the Kipsang Beldio, and the other agencies that are here to make sure that everything that needs to be done is done, of course, in consultation between national government and county government. I have a number of colleagues who are my sister here on my right is called Beatrice Askul. Beatrice is the Cabinet Secretary for EAC Regional Development. and thank you, Waziri, for coming. We have PSs here. I have said PS Sangbelio is here, has been here for quite a bit of time. I can see with the PS for public health. There are another PS. I think the rest are the colleagues I had introduced. And we are all here. There that for us to give proper and dignified this matter, there is an agreed structure of communication which has been agreed by all the agencies and stakeholders here, which will provide regular, transparent, but accurate and verifiable information. And therefore we appeal for patience, because some of the information that perhaps is required at the moment, we don't have it. But I think in a few hours we will have it. So what we have agreed is that I have directed the regional commissioner to make sure that periodic public information is availed as determined by the information that we continue getting on all the matters in question. We have also agreed that for the national government, the various officials who are here will also organize to make whatever commitments that needs to be made on behalf of national government in the manner in which will be agreed. Therefore, the Ministry of Interior will coordinate this exercise, will help just get our heads together to see that we go through this very, very painfully and expensively traumatizing experience. I'll be leaving, but I'll be back later, and maybe in the days to come we will be able to return severally, because this is not a matter of just coming and seeing and going. This is a very serious national security matter, and therefore we'll stay on course. Either myself or the other colleagues will keep on coming to check and consulting with our colleagues here to make sure that nothing is left unattended. The other announcements concerning, for example, what happened to the children and so forth, where the children are being treated and so forth and so forth, will be given by the relevant people in the course of the day in the manner in which it will be agreed. It's therefore not my duty to go in and venture into those logistics. But the appeal is, any child who is out there, anybody with a child from this school out there, produce that child, avail that child for counseling, for help, and for accountability, even as we reconcile and provide accurate, verifiable information in the shortest time possible. Please be patient with us. We would like to tell you everything that you need to know now, but we don't want to tell you things that are either not accurate, that are incorrect, or that are not verifiable, because doing so will be desecrating and indignifying the sacred situation that we are in, where we've lost very young children in their tender years who came here to pursue their dreams and to try and contribute to the building of our country. So please bear with us. Information will not just be given by everybody. There will be an agreed way of regular information. We will give accurate and transparent information, but only the one that can be verifiable. Kwa hayo mengi na wachache, asanteni sana.